guys, Carol here from Desert Wreath Creations, and welcome to my garage crafting lair. If you wouldn't mind, hit the subscribe button below, leave me a comment, and kick back and enjoy yourself. Okay, so I'm going to move my camera down and you won't be seeing me. And zoom in on our project, guys. So this is what we're going to do tonight. Isn't she stinking adorable? Oh, not really, Rita. Excuse me. So this is what we're going to do tonight. And let me know if it's too zoomed in or if it's not zoomed in enough, okay? So, moo y'all, we're going to make a cow wreath. Okay? So this is a 10-inch sign. I went ahead and super glued or dap glue and put, I only put hot glue around them, and I went ahead and put some pipe cleaners on, guys. Oh, thank you. And I'm going to lay that to the side. So what we're working with tonight is this is my last 15-inch elevated wreath form with pencil ties on it, guys. Pencil ties. So I like the ones with pencil ties and all. So I went ahead and opened them up around the outside, and I'm going to show you the mesh. Let me get it untangled here. We're going to use my favorite, poly jute, but we're going to use, this is black, and then it's got the natural in with it. Stinking adorable. Hi, Velma. Hi. And this is going to make it look more country. Y'all know me, my favorite is country, farmhouse, and whatnot. I cut my mesh to 25 inches, guys. I'm just going to pull it out. I'm going to fold it over, and we're just going to do a ruffle. Just a straight out ruffle. I hold it with my thumbs in the back. Form, like I said, came with the ties on it, and it's got 10 on the outside. I hope, I didn't count them. And 8 on the inside. Sometimes they're sort of weird and they don't have on it what they're supposed to. And I'm just going to continue to do this ruffle all the way around it. Hi, Velma. So fold it under, hold your thumbs, push with your thumbs, pull back with your fingers to make that ruffle. Okay? When I get down to the end, I just take it and grab my fingers and pull it under. Butt it up against the one we just put in. Twist it in, like so. On this one. Last piece of mesh, I'm going to make it a little wider right there so you can see the most of the wreath. Thank you. Peggy, how are you? but a little bit more to go to have, to get better access here to make, to be able to stream better. Opening the ties up in the middle. Good. I catch you every once in a while. Okay, so I've got these open. I'm going to do the same thing on the inside. 25-inch pieces, poly jute. Some people call it poly burlap, but this is actually poly jute. My favorite mesh. Just going to put this right here. We're going to be putting some more stuff in this. Okay, we've got this one going in, and then we'll have one piece left to be putting in here. And as you can tell, it's gotten really thick. And if you see what I'm doing, is I put my mesh in, and I don't go back and pick at it or anything. That's going to help keep your frame down quite a bit. Your bed, I know. Okay, this is the last one. On this one, just make sure you pull each side back and to each other. Put it down in there. And twist it in. Pull it that way. Make sure it's good to go. And this way. And both of those right there. And that's what we've got. See how nice that looks? Make Christmas one. Let me get a tissue. I loved your daughter's cookie tree, Christmas cookie tree. I've never seen one. She sounds very crafty. Okay, I'm going to scoot this to the side. And I'll show you the ribbons, if I can remember where I put them. For right now, and we're going to do something different, I'm only going to put one ribbon in each tie. Thank you, Elga. I am going to put, this is a sunflower. This one could be used for fall, summer, spring, whatever you wanted to use it for. And then I'm going to be using the cow ribbon to match our sign. Okay? And just one ribbon in each one. Then we're going to do something a little bit different with some more ribbons. So all I did, I cut the ribbons to 13 inches. Hi, Shirley. And I'm just going to pull them out. This one's at 13. I love this stinking ribbon. It's so cute. Yes, it is very full. Just pulling it towards me. Okay, last ribbon going around the bottom, guys. Okay. This cowhide looking ribbon, you know, I had bought it last year, and it's a satin ribbon, guys, which I don't mind it. But I wouldn't have, I probably didn't read the product line. Well, hi KP. Welcome, girlfriend. Okay, now let's start on the top. Pull these ribbons out. Do you get caught up on all of your marathon wreath making, KP? Oh, don't let your husband hear you say that. Oh. Oh, that's so sad. Yeah, broke her heart. Okay. So here we go. We've got all of those ribbons in, guys. Okay. And y'all get to see my nasty craft room. Okay, let's go ahead and figure out where we're going to put this little baby. I really don't want to put it. I want to put it up a little bit. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull these ties right here just over to the side, like so. Okay. Like that right there. And I think that's the only one I'm going to do it with. And I want to go ahead and put this sign on it. I'm leaving these in case I want to put some different ribbon in with these two. Okay. So let me get my handy dandy weaving needle. You know, and I put these suckers, that's okay. These will be fine. In different spots than I normally would. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that can be hard. Okay. So I'm going to go in straight down. Whoops, let me get that one where it should go. About right here. Pulling it through the mesh and everything, guys. Wiggle it till it goes down. Okay. Let me take it off of the there it goes. And tie it around it. Maybe. Maybe, guys. Thank you. This sign came from Ashley. I got it from her earlier in the year. I think I say last year. It seems like it, but earlier in the year. Okay, I don't want to pull my sign completely down into this. So, you know, just let it set up on the top. Let me get it in between. Feels like last year. Yes, it does, doesn't it? God, this year went zooming by, didn't it, guys? Oh, it went just very fast. I got that a little bit close to a tie. There we go. That'll go in there better. Okay, then I'll put that one. Get these around around the frame, guys. Stand on my head to do it. Okay. Tie that one in. I'm going to come over here. And I get this one in. It'll hold it up better. There we go. Yeah, it really went by fast. Seems like every year. I can remember being a kid and saying, gosh, I wish Christmas would come. What's wrong? I wish school was out. It's never going to be out. You know, the time. And now I'm like, where did the time go? Okay. Let's get this last one tied in. And I'm going to do it from the inside. I'm basically going to hold it because I'm going to have to extend those. So I will tie that one down in a little bit. Won't make you sit through it. Okay. So that's where we got our sign. Adorable, guys. Moo. Okay. Now I'm going to go ahead. Let's see here. Yep. I'm going to tie this one, and my nose is itching. And I'm going to cut off. Y'all that follow me in the bow tutorial group know that sometimes I use the bows in my lives. I made this bow in our group a while back, but we're going to make another one. And I want to show it to you. I didn't know if I would ever use it or not, but this is the bow, one of the bows, that we're going to put on this wreath tonight. Oh, some DJing to do? No cooking for you, Mama. So we're going to use this bow. We're going to make a bow. So I'm also going to clip this one off. And then we're going to do some more things with some ribbons. And then I've got some more stuff to put in this wreath. Okay? So let's turn this. Thank you. So let's go ahead and, while this one's already done and ready to go, because when I made it in the tutorial on this one is in the group, guys. I'm going to go ahead and put this one right here. Just going to go right smack dab into that mesh again. pulling it through. Okay, now I'm going to get this other one and hook it on there and push that tie through. There we go. Wait. There. I couldn't feel it. Okay, so there's that one. There's that one. So I've got them both. Now getting the weaving needle off. There we go. Do what I normally do. As I'm going to pull it up, wiggle it around. I loved this bow when I made it. I knew it had to go on something. This is perfect. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and tie this one in. Thank you. And the tutorial on this bow here, like I said, is in the bow group. Okay. So all I'm going to do is, if I would with any bow that we would made tonight, and I'll show you, is that I'm just putting my fingers in the loops, pulling them back out, layer to layer, and I put this little 1/2 inch ribbon in this one. Okay, so now we're going to come down under it. Let's get that cowl ribbon going and that black ribbon. And that's perfect. That's perfect, perfect. Right there, guys. Okay, for Betsy. So now let's make us another bow. And I think we're going to put it right down here. I think she deserves 2 of them. She's a pretty good looking cow. Okay. So, sort of looking at that bow we made. I don't want to make it as big, but I want to make it real similar, guys. Oh, you and me both. I love that ribbon. And you know, I bought 3 rolls of it, and I went through 2 of them last year because I like. Thank you. So, with this one, I'm only going to put, I'm only going to put a ribbon going towards the top at a 6 inch. Why waste ribbon tonight? Okay, so it's going to be a little different. 6 inch going towards the top. Make sure you've got plenty of ribbon pulled out. And like I said, this is a satin. Don't be scared of the satin ribbons, guys. You just have to work with them a little harder. Take it, put it on down there, and I'm only going to come out to the 5.5. 5.5, guys, right there. Twist it, okay? Make that loop go up there by that tail. Okay, more ribbon. If you try to come in here real close to it, your ribbon gets all crinkly and everything. If you come out here and make a bigger loop than what you need, and then pull it in a little bit, it doesn't wrinkle satin and stuff as bad. Okay, 6.5. And then we're going to bring it down, and we're going to let this tail be a little longer. We want it to hang off just a little bit tonight. Okay. Let's get this rolled up. Okay. So now let's bring us in a little bit of the sunflower ribbon. I hope they have the sunflower ribbon again too. Okay. The same way here, but I'm going to measure this one off of this tail here, because this one will have to come down. So I'm going to twist it, Put it in there. Okay. So I'm going to do this one at a 5 right there. And I'm going to go ahead and pull this one down towards me. Move this out of your way at a 5. Mash it down on in there. Pull this tail up here to the top. It's still a little long. I'm going to smash it back down in there. Okay, and I'm going to cut this one shorter. Then I'm just going to take this one. I put my fingers, I'm holding my ribbon, and I'm just going to move it more up to the top. Okay, and if I've got a little pucker, go ahead and get it out now, guys. It's a lot easier. There we go. So now let's bring in, let's sort of see what we did here. Let's bring in this small ribbon. I got this at Walmart, guys. Tell me what Shirley? I cut the mesh at 25 inches. Okay, 25 inches. So this one's going to be short too, going up. I don't even, yeah, we took one little piece up. Okay, that one's going to go up. Then we're going to come over here, and I'm going to come to about a 4.5. Take this one up. That's like a 5. We just want a 4.5. I thought that looked awfully mighty long. Okay. 4.5. We're going to move our little bows out of the way. And we're going to do 3 loops with this. And I'm going to smash it down in there. Yeah, good. And I'm going to pull this one long. We still had some left. This I got at Christmas time last year. I didn't see any more. They had the red and white, and I got some of it for farmhouse look. But I really love this black and white ribbon. Okay. Now let's throw in a little bit of gray. Oops, this one needs to be longer because it needs to come down here, but a little bit shorter. This one's going to go down from to a 4, guys. Here. Into 4. Right there. Put it in there. Come on around. Cut it off. We're going to do a little bit of black. This is another Sam's ribbon from Paul. Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you. Twist it. Goes up. It's another satin ribbon, and I got that one a little bit long. We're going to go about 3.5. get up under there. I'm going to lay that one right in between those. So if I lay it under between those, I'm going to lay that one and bring it down. Now let's bring in this black and white, my favorite. And it's going to go down. It's going to come down a little smaller. And I'm just going to sort of keep it in the middle a little bit. About 3.5 inches. Whoops. Goes up, guys, goes up. So it's got quite a few ribbons in this bow. Hi, Roxanne. Hi. How are you? Okay. We've got 2 pipe cleaners. You know what? Let me see if I've got a black. 2 black ones. I do. And I'll save those for something else. Even though I put a tan one in the other one. Okay. Yank test. Fold it in half. Oh, thanks. Okay. And I'm just going to take this. And what I'm going to do is just take it and I'm going to push all this ribbon I shoved down in there first. So I can get my hands under it. Okay. Now I'm going to take my pointer finger and middle finger, go next to the dowels. I'm going to put my thumb on top, just lifting it off, guys. And you can see a hole there and a hole there where the dowels were. I'm just going to go down in one. Oh, thanks. And I'm going to just pull a little pressure. See those fingers right there? I'm just going to pull on them a little bit. Put my thumb in the middle. So I'm going to pull on them and push on them. At the same time, start my twist, take my bow, and twist it. But remember, don't twist it too many times. It's cold there. Oh, it's cold here, but I'm a wussy. Okay. So then we're going to hold it where the longer tails are towards me. They're not super long. But I'm going to take our ribbon and see how it can get puckered. Just pull that pucker out right there. Okay? Sometimes the puckers will not cause no problems whatsoever. Okay? There's that one little tail. There's our little blue tail, or gray. Then our black one, and our black and white. Okay? Same way down here. Now I just take these. I'm going to pull that apart a little bit because it didn't want to do straight. And then I'm just going to pull these down. Just stick your fingers in them. That's all I'm doing is sticking my fingers in them. And you're able to see all of this ribbon at one time, guys, when you look down upon it. This one has 2. Let's pull that one up that way. That one's sort of crooked. Right there, puckered. Pull it apart. And now I'm going to take this and I'm just going to twist it a little bit and move it up above that black one. Because I want it up there. Okay? And now we're just going to put it on and we'll fluff it out a little bit. Okay? So let's get our handy dandy needle. Hi, Connie. How are you? I missed you. At least 3 good times. Okay. And I'm going to come right down here. And I want, where that one's over there, I want to come right down here. And we're going to doll this cow up right here. We're going to frame her in. Making sure. Okay. Let me get this around the frame. Great! I love to hear that. I love to hear that, Connie. I'm so happy for you. And I'm going to trim these off some more. So don't worry about it. Just wanting to make sure that they are okay. I'm going to tie that on. Ah! Hi, Debbie. Okay. So I'm just fluffing this out. Okay. And now let's go over here and get our Edward Scissorhands on. We're just going to make these a little shorter. Well, those scissors don't know what I'm dang autocorrect. Let's get this one. Cut it shorter and it'll just stick up, which is fine. Same way with that one. Now let's do these bottom ones. We want them a little bit longer, but not overbearingly so. They'll throw our wreath off balance. Let's cut that one a little shorter. Told her she was a fool. That's not nice. Okay. So what do y'all think so far with the 2 bows? Okay. So now what I want to do, let's just move that over there, is that y'all know how well I love this ribbon. Let's bring our bow maker out. So what I want to do is I want to put the black, turn it over, and the black and white. I'm going to stack the black and white on top of it. I'm going to come out here to about the 6. I'm going to stick it in there. I'm going to twist them together. Oh, thanks. Oh, I love your Santa hat. These are on the wrong side now. I'm going to put them in for a loop. Okay, and I'm only going to do 3.5 inch loop. No, yeah, 3.5 inch. And I'm going to twist it together. Pull it out here. 3.5 inch. Push it down like so. We'll take advantage of these that we had. Let's cut that one off. Let's pick this up. We're just going to bend this in half. Okay? Because it's just to hold it with. And I'm just going to twist this several good times. I'm going to cut these, and I'm just going to smash it down in the back. We're going to do a couple of more. So done. Yeah, I bet. Me too. Okay. So let's come. I think this would be better if we put some around the edge. So I'm going to come in here, and I'm going to split this. I'm going to bring my tie right in between them, and that's what's going to hold it in. Okay? And I'm going to twist it a couple of times. Then I'm going to bend my tie back down, hold your loops out, back down and behind it, guys, and press it down. Okay? Then I'm going to just pull these like so. I can get this other one. Pull it out. You can pull them. Let's do it opposite. And sometimes you have to tug on them. Okay. Then we're just going to dovetail our ends, both ribbons. And you can pull these apart too. Now, isn't that stinking cute on there? That bow. Whoops, like that. So let's put another one on the outside over yonder. Thank you. Just something different. So just, my deal is just, I like to show y'all things that, in other words, you don't always have to have a 2.5 inch and a 1.5 inch to go along. I put two 2.5 inch ribbons. I put 2 bows on it. Both of them have semi-long tails. And now you're just gonna, you can put single little bows, or just do a couple of these little double bows. Okay? So all I did was measure it out to the 6, went inside it, twist it, because it's real thick at this point. I come out here to the 3.5 inch, twisted it again, came back over here, twisted it again, or twisted it on the inside, pulled it down, and cut it off. Pull it up. Put our little pipe cleaner around it. Wanted to twist that good to the front. Twist it, twist it, twist it. Let's cut it off. Bend it to the back. You can either do it this way, because that black one can be either way. Then you can pull it opposite, okay? Opposite. You could do a short tails, long tails, whatever you wanted to do. You can make little short tails on the top, long tails on the bottom. And I'm going to go to the outside right down here at the bottom. Put it in just like we did the other one. And then let me get this in and I'll show you the last piece. Thank you. Pulling it, fluffing it. I think I'm gonna pull them apart, get back down there. Okay, we'll move these over here. Clean up my mess. Okay, the last thing I want to do is I want to put a couple of more sunflowers in it, guys. Okay, just a couple more, about 2, because these are bigger. And that's why I didn't cut the ties off yet. I think we need, let's put 1 right here. I'm just going to poke it down in there. And what I'm going to do is where this leaf is coming up and where that tie is, I'm going to tie this tie around the stem, guys. Okay? Tuck it back up and under there. Then I'm going to bend the stem. Bend it. Let me see what I've got it hung on. Fluff up your ribbon. Let me pull it in just a little bit more. Here we go. I want to bend it so it's not just laying real flat. Okay. And let's go ahead and put one opposite it. I'm going to cut this one off a little bit. I'm going to go ahead and pre-bend it the other direction. Well, if it's this direction, all I got to do is turn it around. Okay. Okay. Take this. Tie it in there good. And there's Miss Louise.